I would just like to start off this video by saying that I'm basically going to be coming out with a guide every single day on all the decks that I've played so far, and there are about 16 decks that I've played 10 to 20 games, if not more, of each. So, I don't know, I feel like these are just going to be some pretty good guides that you guys can all check out when you want. There will be links in the description for the specific guide for the deck, and the most recent one as of the making of the video in the description below. And also, feel free to check out my Twitch, which is also in the description below. See ya. Don't mind me just playing probably my favorite deck in the meta right now. First off, I would just like to say, if you want me to come out with a tier list for my favorite decks, as opposed to like the best decks, although there will be some overlap there, feel free to tell me. I'd be more than happy to do that, or not do it. If you want me to come out with a tier list for the best decks, I'd be happy to do that, although it is kind of late to be doing something like that, but you know, it's fine. The end of the season, if you want to push for that legend, maybe. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I think that I want the Lightning Bolt to deal with something early and Farsight, but the Witch's Brew, although it could be useful, I don't think I need, because I have Walking Fountain, I think I just need to, like, hard mulligan for removal, as opposed to, like, trying to bandage things with, bandage up my board with, like, some initial healing. Okay. That could be worse, right? I think we coin out something if it's a decent one. Why do I always get the rush? That's the worst one for this deck, and I get it pretty much every time. And it really upsets me, because I really just don't want it. This is going to be a long game, ladies and gentlemen, so sit back, relax, enjoy this one. This is probably going to go into fatigue. He's going to get out a major, super big, huge Zul'jin play. And I'm going to be sitting there like, oh my gosh, how do I deal with that? Well, like this. Boom! 12 damage Hagatha Scheme. Fine. Boom! Like 8 damage Hagatha. More realistically, it's as long as it's like a 5 damage Hagatha Scheme to deal with the rush minions, that's totally fine. We're going to play this. If he doesn't have something to deal with it immediately, that's actually really good for me. I'll be able to draw more than one card. And if I only draw one off of it, that's still fine. I'm just really hoping I draw Hagatha Scheme at some point. We have the Twilight Drake as well. We'll probably play that next turn to get one big minion on the board. That's a little bit of extra damage. That's enough extra damage. That's plenty of extra damage. Oakley dokley. Honestly, Mind Control Tech here isn't even the worst play. I get to steal something, it limits his tempo a little bit. If I am able to steal this, that's actually, like, 2 of them are actually pretty decent steals. I could just go with the Twilight Drake. But then he deadly shots it. But if he deadly shots it, that's his turn. I'm not really super threatened by that, so let's just do that, actually. Sure, if he deadly shots it, that's a bummer, but I just don't want to steal a 1-1. I feel like that would be a waste. Then again, if I'd stolen 1-1, I could have rushed into something, given my 3-3 rush. It would have worked out. It would have been fine. There's the deadly shot into hero power play. Or maybe a better minion to steal. Give me... This gets me Hagatha Scheme, which I can use to wipe the board next turn. I could Lightning Bolt the 2-2. I'm debating whether or not I want to do that. Or I could just give this rush and rush it into that. He'll play enough minions for something to happen, and I can play Mind Control Tech. It'll be fine. This is fine. I just needed to kill that. I don't want it to somehow get pumped up. I don't even know how it could possibly get pumped up, but oh my gosh! Even if he rams that 5-5 into the 4-2, we have Hagatha Scheme. It wipes his board pretty much. Or alternatively, he does that. That was a much smarter play. I respect that, actually, quite a bit. I'm gonna go for Farsight still, or coin out this. Yeah, we'll coin out this. If we can get something really good. Well, none of those are good. Oh my god, that's terrible. I mean, Mutate I could do on a Mind Control Tech, I guess, and I would still be able to get something off, so... I guess Mutate is the best of these options. Give me something like Reign of Toads. Jesus. Really? These are some of the worst options I've ever had. Like, under normal circumstances, this might actually be decent, but... Might as well, right? Useless, draw a card is fine. But this is where the real magic lies. I'll be able to get 2 minions, and I don't know. It's fine enough for me. Oh my god. He trades in the 5/5, goes face, that makes sense. Probably results in me losing the game here. So do I hag at this scheme and hope it's enough to win the game? I don't want a lightning storm either, man. This is such... It's a bad spot.
Deloa, speak to me.
Like, if I can last one more turn and get out the dude being, Walking Fountain, I can win. But he went face so easily with that, I don't think that's a good idea. We may just have to Stormbringer and hope it's enough, because, like, this overloads me too much. Also, if I had gotten spell damage, I would have gone frag at the scheme. That would have wiped the board. Well, okay, we mutate that, and we hope for some good legendary minion. That's good. We trade that into that, and we pass turn. Thank you. That is astounding. Although double kill command hero power does still kill me. Did he just draw it? No, he did not. That's great. This is great for me. If he can't kill my board and I'm able to hit with a Walking Fountain, oh, we are in such a good position if that happens. That's definitely a freeze trap, if I've ever seen one. That is the freeziest of traps I've ever seen. Although, it did take him a while to choose it, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. If I hit with the King Crush, it's just going to be a dead card in my hand literally the entire game. So, let's see what it is. Give me that freezy trap. It's not? Is it Snipe? It's Rat Trap, probably, now that I think about it. Earthshock, beautiful. Always love getting that value. We're going to try a Mind Control tech, though, to see if it's Snipe. There's no reason not to. It's not 3 cards being played. It's not, so I'm pretty sure it's Rat Trap or something. And then we'll Totem. That doesn't count as drawing a card, so that's fine. If I can last the Omega Devastator, or Omega Mind. Sorry, not Omega Devastator. That'd be fantastic. Animal Companion, don't be Huffer. Oh, it's Huffer. Please, Jesus, dude, why? Why are you always like this? I can... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I do get to wipe his board, on the bright side. He just gets a ton of things into his deck. Let's kill that. I want him to gain life, so let's just Lightning Bolt that, then pass. Both of the cards in his hand were gifted, though, so I know that it is not Zul'jin. Both of them, I think, were gifted by the, Lynx. Not the Lynx, sorry. The, I don't think he's played either of the things that he got from the Shimmerfly, so let's see here. Misdirection? If it hits my face, it's fine. It literally does 0 damage to me if it hits my face. Yeah, whatever. You only have some more. You can do this. See what kind of lackey I get. If we get Discover a Spell, if we can get something good for once, don't be a Rush. Jeez, really? Come on, man. Stop giving me Rush. I don't want that. I don't want that garbage lackey. Literally, like, every single one of them has been Rush. Oh, well, that's actually really bad for me. He gains... Actually, the life gain isn't really an issue here. It literally doesn't matter. I can just silence that, I guess. I think that's probably the play. Unfortunately, I guess the Rush does come in handy. Actually, does it? I don't think we even really need to do that. We can just trade this in and hit him for 2. We also know that a lot of the cards in his hand are beasts, because he drew that off of Master's Call. One of them is still something he got from Shimmerfly. One of them was a Bestial Wrath, which actually worked out pretty well for him. Unleash the Hounds is not that big of a deal, maybe? Kill Command is rough. No! Don't do me like this. Oh my god, wait, do I lose? Is that game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. That's 12 damage? Holy moly. Jeez Louise. We're chilling. We're fine. I could either go for this play, which kills my own minion, or we go for Hex. Maybe we go for Wipe the Board, but I need to save Wipe the Board for when he fills it up again. So, what we're going to do is something never seen before. We are going to play smart. We're going to do this. We're going to deal a lot of damage. Oh, we need to Witch's Brew. We need to Hex this and Witch's Brew. We also need to kill this. But I can't. Or maybe I give him Rush, which is enough damage to kill this. If I Hex that, I can... If I Hex this, then I can still Witch's Brew twice. Or I just heal back up to full? No, we need to Hex this. And then heal up twice. It was such a weak Witch's Brew. Oh my gosh, if he had Kill Command, he would have already used it. He would have tried to kill me already. So I'm not super worried. It's not super nervous. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. No! What? Another Tundra Rhino? Ah! I need to somehow kill his things! Oh, this is terrible. This is threatening my very way of life. Giggling Inventor is good. Giggling Inventor is very good. But part of me still feels like I should heal back up to full. Is 7 HP too low? If I wipe the board... Like, there's no reason to wipe the board. It's such a weak board. I could just wipe it mostly, leave that up, but have Giggling Inventor. And if he had Kill Command, like, I feel... He could have killed me already if he had Kill Command. When he left me at 1. So...
Deloa, speak to me.
Or we just heal back up to full. Or we just heal back up to full. And hope he doesn't get Zul'jin, because if he gets Zul'jin, he could theoretically win the game off of it. Really comes down to how scared am I. And the answer is really. I'm very scared of dying here. This heals me back up to full, and then we totem. He's got 1 card in hand. He's really hoping to top deck that Zul'jin. I'm going to play Giggling Inventor next turn, and that'll keep me alive for a while. If he drew Zul'jin, I lose. Please don't tell me you drew it. Oh, it is. Oh, it's not. I was about to say, you can just tell by the way he's holding it that he won. But he didn't. Which is great. For me, not for him. And we got the mutate. So let's do this. Let's mutate the 2-1. And then let's just... That's not bad, actually. I actually accept that. When you draw a minion, summon a copy of Rush that dies at the end of the turn, that's actually really good, because it's a copy. It's not summoning that minion. I may need to Elysiana, though, at some point. I'm not going to get Super Valley out of Hagatha. I just don't want to die to fatigue. Huffer? Sure, that's fine. I don't care about that. I could care less. Marked Shot again, created by Marked Shot. That's infinite value, man. Infinite value. Which is not what I want to have to deal with. I could kill that by just trading in. I could kill that with the potential Rush minion that I draw. We'll see how it goes. It'll be fine. Well, that's not necessarily what I wanted to draw. But it'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. We're going to hit that into that. We're going to trade in. We're going to hit him in the face for 5. We're going to hope he just doesn't get Zul'jin because he's top decking it at this point. He's got 14 cards in his deck. Every turn, it's just a does he draw Zul'jin here? If the answer is at any point yes, I am in so much trouble. Because I used the Haggatha scheme because I was scared. And I probably could have survived without doing that. Like, I could have killed off the vast majority of his board and been fine. I would have been able to heal at least 12 to 16 health. No. I think. Did he have 4 minions on the board? I think he had 3. 9 to 12 health? Would have put me at 10 from the 1 I was at. Would that have been worth it? Oh, we got that off of Marked Shot. Okay, well. Sure, dude. Whatever floats your boat. Give me a minion. Give me, like, Ziliax. Farsight? Sure. Okay, we'll draw something. It'll be cheaper. I'll take it. Shudderwalk. Summon a copy of it with Rush is not bad. We'll trade that into that. And we go face. I could have gone for a Shudderwalk. Oh! Yeah, because he dies at the end of the turn. I thought that I was setting up for almost lethal there. That's my bad. I totally forgot that it dies at the end of the turn. That's an oopsie. Oopsie poopsie on my part. My 5/7 will live, though. That's fine. If I can get a Walking Fountain... Oh my goodness, we're so clean if we can get a Walking Fountain. Especially since he did that. Oh, that's not a... It's not an anything. Really. Maybe I just Shudderwalk here. I don't get, like, Haggatha the Witch, but this does fill up my board the most. Does give him Rush. That's not going to do anything. That doesn't do anything. This is fine, though. This is actually really good. That actually worked out super well for me. Whoa! Oh my god! Wait a minute. What? What? I'm so confused. Wait. Draw a Wait. Wait a minute. I still have Ziliax in the...
Out of my way!
That is a Ziliax. That is an 8/7 Ziliax. That is incredible. That is nothing short of incredible. Let's play this, and then... Discover a spell? Right? I feel like that works. Bad Voodoo? You can put on something that costs a lot if it goes through. No, I wanted to play it on something because my spells cost 0. But I was not able to. What were my options? Did I make the right choice? I probably did. Rockbite Weapon, Lava Burst. That's fine. He could have drawn Zul'jin at any point here. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I told you were in for a long game. I still have a Lysiana on hand, too, so I feel like I'm still in it, you know, to win it. So that's great. Deadly Shot, hit the... That's fine. Caligos actually has a useful ability. Hit the... That's fine, too, I guess. And there's Haggatha the Witch. That's actually pretty good for me. I can mostly deal with his board here. We do that. He's got Divine Shield, so it's fine. Then we deal 2. And then we probably silence it. Or Totemic Smash it, actually. No, wait. We put this on... him? Because if he dies, why not? And then this costs 1, so we can overkill that and then go face with these 2. We get a Healing Totem. That's not bad. We still have a giant Ziliax, dude. And every time... Wait, a minion is healed. I thought it was... Oh, I've always thought of that, interpreted that as whenever I restore health to myself. I never actually, like, restored health to a minion while having that on the board. That's kind of just my fault for being dumb. But he did not get Zul'jin. If he gets Zul'jin this turn, it might be enough to salvage him. But I do have a lot of stuff in hand. Did it choose anything good? Forked Lightning and Frost Shot? Or Frost Shock? Fine enough options. If he plays minions, this pops off, and then I can Frost Shock something, so it's fine. I can always still also play minions. I'm not out of cards yet, so I still have Mind Control tech. I have a lot of contingency plans. I also still have a Witch's Brew in this deck? I only used 1? We are so in the clear right now. Oh my goodness. He He literally may have just left the game, to be honest, and I don't really blame him, I guess. Get myself Fork Lightning, it's not gonna hit anything. Wanna freeze him, I guess. Get myself an extra spell, and we'll go face with these bad boys. Play another bad voodoo on him. You know, just in case he gets hit. And, he basically let his entire last turn go without playing anything. He didn't even hero power, so... Honestly, I'm pretty sure he just quit. But oh my goodness, this was a long game. This was a worth game. Win rate on this deck is now 9-4. It's 8-4 as you can see right here, but it's about to be 9-4 after I win this one. And the only deck that this has lost to were 2 big shamans in a row, because this deck does control the board really well, but it doesn't really have a giant play, I guess. So fine. Let's just do maximum damage potential here and bobbity him, bamboobity, bamboozled. Got him. Big yawn and big stretch for a big win. God, I love this deck. It's actually my favorite deck, I think. Like, I'm not even saying that as like a clickbait kind of thing. This is the deck that I want to climb to Legend with. Even though games take forever, playing games with this deck is just an absolute joy. Because it's not like a warrior where I don't even take damage. Like, this one I have to actually think, you know? And like, I went down to 1 health. And I had to make a choice of like how greedy I wanted to be, or how, what resource I want to use at what time. And with like Warrior, it never really feels like it matters, because if I can get Dr. Boom, I'll probably just win the game. But with this deck, Agatha the Witch helps, but she doesn't have quite the same impact. And there's just so much to this deck. So many little synergies with like Mutate, with like a Rush minion that, you know, once you rush it into something against damage, you could do it too. Or a Giggling Inventor, or the Swamp Queen Hagatha, because it's not super valuable, or either the 9 mana cards. The fact that you have several draw options, but it doesn't also, like, focus too much on draw, but you always seem to have cards in your hand, and Twilight Drakes always pop off. You have multiple ways of gaining health, like a late game play with Omega Mind, or Witch's Brew if you need to play early, mid, or late. Ziliax and Walking Fountains. You don't lose to Fatigue with the Archivist Elysiana. Early aggro you can deal with Lightning Storm or Mind Control Tech, which is also a pretty decent card. I don't know. I'm thinking about taking out the Lightning Storm though, because that's been a card that I've always had in my hand, and unless it's like hard, small, wide board aggro, so like Token Druid, it's just consistently seemed bad. So, if you made it this far, tell me what you think. Should I take out the Lightning Storm? Generally, it's a dead draw, but sometimes if I do get it early against a Druid, I tend to win the game. That being said, though, of the 13 games I've played, I have not played against a single Druid. I've played against 1 Zulok, and I won because of this card, and I wiped his board super early on, and he just conceded, so... I don't know. I'm talking too much. All of my outros are always too long. I'm sorry for that, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think about the Lightning Storm. I might take it out and try without it for a while. But if you guys think I should keep it in, I'll put it back in. And if you think I should have taken it out, then I'll just keep it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.